Good day, everyone.
Hello, Maniac.
Welcome back to Let's
Hello,
Play Star Trek
Internet.
Online. My name is Ubaglo, and with me once again is... Good day. So, last
Yeah, we
week
actually
we
have to
did
even wait that
the
long.
fleet queued missions. This week... Yeah, which was really nice. This week, the new featured episode did in fact come out, so we are going to go and
I
do
have
that
not done
one.
this yet. I don't know about you. Oh, well then
Yeah,
I will
neither
wait for
have
you
I.
to pick up
Oops,
the
I need
mission.
to actually pick up the mission first. Alright, so we're going to be doing a covert mission in Iconian territory. So Cryptic has also said that this mission will have weekly rewards, like these missions normally do these days. However, the rewards this time is not a set; they're a sequence of traits. This week's trait is actually pretty neat. Lets your ranged weapons deal additional damage based on how close you are to the target. I believe Cryptic has said on the site that the damage scale goes from 4.5 meters away and greater
So they're
to
basically telling me,
1.5
hey,
meters
equip your
away.
shotgun and shoot guys in the face.
Something like that, yeah. Next week, the space trait is point blank shot, which seems to basically be the same thing except for space weapons. And then on the 11th, there's a starship trait. Your attack patterns grant you a hull healing buff along with their normal effects. I don't know if that actually means that it heals your hull or if it increases hull heal effects, but we'll find out in 2 weeks. It also looks like this may be the first time you do it in a week, although on the blog it sounded like it was the first time period. You get a box which gives you a choice of either an enhanced universal tech upgrade, which is
Orange
the
quality,
big
it's
major
roughly, I
one
think, double the
that came with
effectiveness
the
of a
pre-orders.
you can craft.
Yeah, or just
So pretty
straight up
beefy,
give you a
but
specialization.
that is account locked, so you can't do it on like multiple alts. Though you can trade the box you get between alts if you want to do the mission on this guy, this character, and then give it to someone else.
The specialization point box can still only be upgraded, opened by people that are at least level 60, though. So you couldn't, even if you chose the spec point box, you couldn't give it to someone who was not already at max level. So this week, Cryptic also gave some details with regards to the summer event, which is coming up next week. We know that they had mentioned last week we talked about how they had announced that they're changing the way the currency works. It is now going to basically be a Lola Nut ticket with the specific year that it occurs in. I'm not quite sure I like how that works, but Cryptic made an interesting statement when they talked about how the discount will now work, which makes it sound like once you've unlocked the ship, you just can claim it for free on your other characters. So I'm really hoping that this means that they're going to be setting it up so that it just straight up unlocks into the normal ship store.
I'm expecting this with the winter event
really nice
this year too.
Yeah. I was incorrect in what the ship this year was going to be. It is not a T6 upgrade of the older Rizian ships.
Yeah,
no, it is a Ferengi warship.
Well, not really bugs. I just find it bizarre.
I'm interested in seeing what it is, because there have been Ferengi warships in other Star Trek games. The vast majority of them tend to look exactly like different size versions of the the Ferengi Marauder that's already in the game, the Decora. So I'm kind of wondering how this ship will look.
Probably.
Also, it's probably a cruiser, which is kind of a shame because last year's summer event ship was also a cruiser. A nice cruiser, don't get me wrong, but it was still a cruiser. So here's hoping that the details on that ship should probably be released within a few days. Yeah. So here's hoping. But so this probably means that next week's video is going to be on summer event stuff. Hey. Cryptic also announced that the one of the new items that you'll be able to buy at the summer event this year is basically Hawaiian print shirts.
Hawaiian print shirts all the time. I approve.
So. Oh. 7% chance of completely obliterating this area of space. That's clearly acceptable. Well, let's see what we can do about this. So yeah, we're dealing with a Klingon house which seems to be entirely focused on subtlety and guile, and they seem to basically be ninjas, I guess. Which I guess is kind of strange for Klingons, but not entirely.
No, you know, if we die, they die too.
Yeah, pretty much.
If we were to stabilize the particles into one or more omega molecules, the chance of a detonation would be greatly reduced. I will need to run some numbers. I disagree. Taking the time to stabilize.
Alright, so we'll have to. So it looks like we'll probably have to try and do some omega stabilization in order to make this not. Alright, where's our? Oh, there's our door. Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the.
I heard why it sounds like
something?
A phaser blast. I'm like, what? Someone shooting at me?
Oh.
How we move past
Clearly,
that.
the Klingons are. Well, they clearly don't
killed
like you
tens
very
of
much.
thousands of them during the war. Get over it.
I know. They tend to not really get over that kind of thing.
I find the idea of the Ferengi making something they specifically call a warship to be a little weird.
I guess.
I just figured this Ferengi's idea of war is kind of like a class action lawsuit or something like that.
Well, it wouldn't be the first. It wouldn't be the first directly Ferengi war vessel in the game, because I believe there were actually some that are inside the that one Undyne mission. I just can't remember what models there were there. Maybe I'll look it up after we record. Alright, so we can tell there's Iconian structure down there of some kind. Alright, so now we just need to move 8 kilometers away from the other ship. Yeah, same distance.
This is like one of those metric things, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Although the conversion is less nonsense than
actual metric to Imperial.
Oh, okay.
Because it's basically double.
Than actual metric to Imperial, yeah. It's just doubling. Right, so now we found the area. Let's beam ourselves down to the surface.
This will surely not get us all killed. Ooh, excuse me, I've been up since 5 a.m.
No, that shouldn't at all.
Hunting amiibos.
Amiibos.
I did.
And did you find what you were hunting?
So, woo.
Excellent. Excellent.
Fortunately, I went hunting amiibos and I went to work for 5 hours. So. Of course, I missed the big rush of amiibos there, so I'm thankful for that.
Alright, so...
You should make Star Trek amiibos.
Oh, there you go.
Nintendo, go make a Star Trek game. They do amiibos for it. Actually, there is a company who puts out like a magazine with little starship miniatures that always looked cool to me, but it was like, I think it was like $20 every other week. So, kind of more than I wanted to pay.
Oh. Well, look who decided to join us. It's actually pretty interesting that they decided to bring Kalis back.
So I thought we got the sword of Kalis.
Well, no, actually, they actually specifically call it a replica. Yeah. Also, that's the Klingon characters.
Klingon characters did.
But I believe they actually do specifically call it out as a replica of the sword. I'll have to double check that one, but I'm pretty sure they actually specifically call it a replica. Not in like the name, like they do call it the Sword of Kalis, but I'm pretty sure they.
Are you being sneaky or killing them?
That's actually kind of a large group.
You go, Kalis.
Let's just.
That is a weird looking
okay,
door.
that's a door.
Have you been anywhere in this environment
door.
before?
No, this is new. Oh, there's a harbinger we can shoot, though.
Whoops, I'm dead.
Whoops. That sure got you. You should probably not do whatever it is you did.
Remotely?
Yeah. Or, were you just in the range of that massive AoE?
I forgot I actually have to think
not
with
do
these
that.
guys. Okay, now I'm not in the massive AoE.
Yeah, these guys, they're pretty tough, and their abilities are pretty harmful. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, we need to stabilize the Omega generator. Oh, which is doing the Omega minigame.
Of course.
Of course.
You got it?
Alright. I got it. I wonder if it gives you Omega particles for completing it. It'd be pretty great if they did. Okay. Well, it seemed to have cut out early, so I don't know if you were also doing it. Whatever. That minigame has always been kind of buggy.
Yeah, it can be.
Alright, so hold down. Right. We downloaded the data. Alright, so we need to go this way. Yep, go this way. There's a bunch of guys who definitely look like they walked right out of the wall.
Did. You gonna kill them?
Do you want to shoot him up? You know what? Yes. I wanted to give you the option. I mean, yes, I knew what you were going to answer. I just wanted to, give you that option. All right. Oh, and here's some more guys to shoot up. Oh, whatever that attack was pretty harmful.
It had a charge-up time, so it had to be.
Yeah.
You have to move to the side.
Thankfully, we were able to hold them at the door choke point. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. Oh, there they are.
We got some information from the Iconian network. How did it fortunate? I copied Pegh. My tripod is loaded. This is interesting. There are battle plans here.
Okay. That's some interesting stuff.
In fact, the Iconians insisted that the Barbards stop their attack on the friend of Inhibit's pet, one of the Iconians. It's here.
Oh, one of the Iconians is actually here at the moment.
Yes, sir. We need to find the last
We'll probably just never run into.
No. I'm sure they would
into any Iconians.
Really expect us to have to, have her show up.
Yeah, for sure. It's just there for background information. Like, did you really think there wasn't going to be an Iconian around here? Of course, come on. But they're just going to be somewhere entirely different. This is actually a pretty nice looking tile set. Yeah, like the floors are weird.
It's like we're over like glass.
Yeah. It's just like the way the stuff is like split down the middle, all kind of jagged. It's kind of strange.
Zoom in on that.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess there's that Iconian.
Oh, we should just avoid her. Or, Kalis.
Yeah. Or Kalis will just charge right in, because it's Kalis. Of course, Kalis will just charge right in.
This is not my day to die. It is my day to kill an Iconian.
Okay, yeah. Alright, we'll just let the Sword of Kalis do this then, I guess.
I will descend my lord. Create a legend. Anyone can
We should probably help Kalis, because it would probably be real bad if we let the Klingon Emperor die.
To be fair, it's not like we're letting him die. We're like I'm gonna go fight. Don't stop me.
Yeah. Also, I mean, he's lived for so long. Who knows what would happen anyway. Remember, they contextualize it by him being a clone, right? Yeah, so it probably doesn't even really matter. He also sings real loud, apparently.
Ricola!
I have come for you. Face me, traitor. I challenge you to honorable combat. Come forth. I am Pegh, the unforgettable. Destroyer of Moria, defender of Kachi, and emperor of the Klingons. In my hand is the sword of Kahless, first of its kind. Will you not face me, Cat? What could a being such as yourself have to fear? What?
So we don't get to see them fighting?
I guess not.
Well,
They probably didn't want to actually try and animate that kind of stuff in their cutscene engine, because their cutscene engine is also kind of a mess, if we remember.
yeah, well, welcome to most of the fights in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Anyway, we should probably take care of all these heralds up here so that they don't interfere.
Ow.
Yeah, you should probably not do whatever it is you did.
I think I got stabbed in the back by one of these things.
Yeah, that would probably do it. Well, let's just shoot an orbital laser on these guys. I'm sure that works pretty well.
Not as well as you think.
Because you know what, the trait that allows it to follow people actually does make it quite a lot better. It's still not a great ability, but it's not quite as dumb.
Too strong. Nothing Kahless can do is hurt it. We have to weaken the Iconian, and I think I know how.
Can we see the fight? Hey, we can't see the fight.
Mega molecules gather energy like sparkles in water. That's why a small amount of Omega can generate such a vast amount of power.
Yeah, Kahless just seems to be kind of flailing.
Reactor. If we hit the Iconian with Omega, we might be able to ease it.
All right.
So basically,
let's,
we need to hit it with something that can destroy subspace. There we go.
Yep, sounds about right. All right. Now let's.
Did you just get a map transfer?
Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. All right. Oh, might as well accept. I'm not entirely sure what's. I'm not entirely sure why they did that before the cutscene.
The honorable warrior will always remain. You are no god, Cat. Tyranny ends now.
Did you just cut off its arm?
Yep, which is a strange angle for that cut because it definitely looked like it was going for its head.
No,
Well,
cut off its arm.
I kind of wonder why Taket didn't do that in the first place.
Did it just gesture with its missing arm?
With its missing arm, yeah. And they left the Sword of Kalis behind.
Lame.
Lost Kalis. We were unable to stop the production of Omega molecules. The Code War will continue, and much blood will be true. The data recovered by your team in the lab.
Alright, we better get ourselves out of here. Well, apparently we need to destroy these heralds first, though, I guess. Forgot to change my skill, my bridge officer loadout for my tactical guy too. Whatever. It's a good enough loadout. It's just that I forgot to turn on that was it catcher set, chemist whatever that one tactical ability that adds the kinetic damage.
Yeah, I forget what that one's called, but that one's really neat.
Yeah, it is actually really nice. I just forgot to turn it back on so I really, really, really like the way they handle assigning bridge officer abilities now. It works really well. It's just that it still treats like what the bridge officer comes with as the default, and still gives those automatically, even if you've assigned different bridge officer abilities on another ship. So you just need to remember to keep reassigning the different abilities you want, which is fine. Like I think it's actually a nice setup. Again, like I really like how they changed the bridge officer mechanics. It's just that there are some aspects of it that are like that could be a little bit better, maybe. All right, so let's transmit the data that we obtained. Oh, whoops.
You could say it's a trap?
Yep, we could indeed say that. Oh, right. I should also probably mention, folks may notice that I'm flying a different ship this time. Yeah, after like the last time we played, I ended up capping out on the command battle cruiser I was using, so I figured, I've been flying the sort of fast cruisers for a while, so I kind of wanted to go back to flying one of the more beamboat, just the strafing kind. So I ended up picking up the Andromeda, which has some really nice looking skin options. I really like the Andromeda's default pylons. They're really flat, which I really like that style. I really like that style in the game, and they have that really interesting sweep forward instead of it being like just straight off to the side and then straight up. It makes the pylons connect to the nacelles kind of weirdly though, because like most of the other Galaxy classes connect to the nacelles like in the middle, whereas the Andromeda connects to the nacelles at the front. So all of the nacelles kind of look strange on the Andromedas. But it has a lot of other really nice skin pieces.
Especially since you have all the Enterprises, don't you?
Yeah, I have, yes, actually, I do have all of the Enterprises, huh?
Or the Galaxies.
Well, I also have all of the Enterprises. I think. I'd have to... Let me think about that. I have the Constitution, I have the Ambassador, I have the Excelsior, I have the Galaxy. I have all of the Galaxy types. I have the Sovereign. I have and I have the Odyssey. So I think I do have all the Enterprises. Also, I have the NX-01. So yeah,
Doesn't count.
it's called Enterprise.
Doesn't count.
All right, you say so. Yeah, I have the
Whoopsie.
the refit Tier 4 Galaxy. I have the Tier 5 Galaxy. I've got the Galaxy X, and I have the Tier 6 Galaxy. So, yeah, I've got a lot of Enterprises. Before I was definitely like kind of. I remember a while ago when Cryptic was talking, like they started talking a little bit more about making space teams, like basically the ability to have like the same bridge officer type setups that we have for on ground, but for space combat. And thinking I started thinking about the gimmick teams that I would put together, and one of them was, I have enough Enterprises to be able to field an entire team of Tier 5 Enterprises.
Woo!
I will mourn for Klingon, but celebrate his life. He was a clone, but he found honor in this life. Now I
Poor Kalis, but we'll probably see him again.
He showed us the
Yeah. More importantly, he chopped an Iconian's arm
Yeah,
off.
so he has shown that the Iconians are mortal as well. And we are probably going to have to go back and get the Sword of Kalis at some point, because we're not going to just leave it with the Iconians.
We'll probably run into Ket. Is that how they pronounced it?
To Ket.
I'm sure we'll run into that Iconian specifically as well. Just how we kind of kept running into Cooper and
Yeah. Okay.
Gall.
So
it's Gully.
Gall.
Gall.
Okay, so the enhanced universal tech upgrade is plus 30,000 tech points, but no quality improvement and no dilithium cost. So it's actually better than the event ones. Because the event ones, if I go to R&D, the
25,600.
Yeah, the Omega is 25,600, which is the same as the pre-order ones.
I got a bunch of my Lolan upgrades.
The Omega upgrade ones were 25,600 as well. Anyway, I'm taking the spec point because I
took the upgrade because I am patient and willing to grind out XPs.
That's okay. I kind of haven't been farming spec points as much as I probably should be. Oh well.
I'm only a hair away from Tier 5 on my ship.
Nice. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the one I want to get. The one that amplifies my my space crit effect, which causes the affected enemy to deal less damage. That will probably be super useful. But yeah, so that'll be it for us for this week. Next week we'll probably be spending the episode on doing the summer event.
Summer vacation.
Yeah, from the sounds of things, it'll probably be mostly the same, but we'll definitely do an overview of it all and see if there's anything that's been changed or updated. And we should definitely have the details on the ship by then. So that will be it for us for this week. We hope to see you all again next time.
Bye, everybody.